Every day, threats hide in plain sight until you train your eyes to see them. Welcome to Introduction to Personal Security Awareness, the bedrock of counter-surveillance. This isn't about paranoia, it's about preparation. Master these skills and vigilance becomes second nature. Personal security awareness is the continuous, conscious practice of observing and interpreting your environment to detect potential risks before they escalate. For civilians, it's the foundation of counter-surveillance, turning passive routines into active defense. It's not gadgets or gear, it is just a mindset honed through repeatable habits. It begins with a simple decision, to see the world not as a backdrop, but as a living system of signals, patterns, and possibilities. Security awareness builds on 6 interlocking components, so we'll start with environmental scanning. Environment scanning means actively observing your surroundings with purpose and structure. Look high and low, to rooftops, second-story windows, alleys, parked vehicles, and even reflective surfaces like storefront glass or car mirrors. Note people, vehicles, and activities. Who is moving with purpose? Who's stationary? Who's watching? You should scan in zones, like near, mid, and far away, and refresh every few minutes. Make it a habit and not a chore. Integrate it into natural pauses like waiting for a crosswalk or entering a room. Next is baseline establishment. Baseline establishment is knowing what belongs in your world. You should map the rhythm of your home, workplace, and routes in detail. Who's usually there? The mail courier at 10:30 in the morning, the neighbor walking the dog at dusk, the same delivery vans circling the block. What vehicles park where? Note makes, models, colors, and even bumper stickers. Your brain needs a reference point, a mental normal, to spot deviation. You can update the baseline weekly or monthly as environments shift with seasons, construction, or new tenants. Next is anomaly detection. Anomaly detection flags anything that breaks the baseline. A new face loitering without purpose near your office for 3 days? A car following 2 turns and then a third? A delivery truck idling with no delivery. Anomalies are not always threats. They could just be lost tourists or repair crews, but they do demand your attention. Cross-reference with time, location, and context. One oddity may be a noise. 2 or 3 in sequence are data. Train yourself to pause, assess, and verify. Next is behavioral observation. Behavioral observation reads intent through action and body language. Is someone scanning the crowd but fixating on you? Are they dressed for the environment, like business attire in a corporate lobby, or standing out in tactical gear at a farmer's market? Watch for micro behaviors, like repeated phone checks while mirroring your pace, or hands lingering near pockets. Context matters. A nervous glance in a high-crime area differs from the same in a quiet suburb. Combine posture, proximity, and persistence to build a threat profile. Next is technology awareness. Technology awareness tracks the invisible layers of modern surveillance. Know what your devices broadcast, like GPS coordinates, Bluetooth beacons, metadata in photos, and even microphone access. Recognize public cameras, traffic light sensors, Wi-Fi sniffers, and automatic license plate readers. Understand how smart doorbells, rideshare apps, and loyalty cards log your movements. Digital hygiene is physical security. Disable location when not needed and use burner apps for sensitive tasks, and assume anything connected can be tracked. Stay updated because new tools emerge monthly. Routine analysis is our final component, and it audits your predictability with brutal honesty. Are you parking at the same coffee shop at 8:15 in the morning every Tuesday? Are you using the same parking spot on the 3rd floor when you get to the office? Same jogging loop at sunset? Attackers thrive on scripts. Varying timing by 15 to 30 minutes, switching your routes weekly, or using alternate transport are valuable things to keep in mind. Change your lunch spots, grocery stores, and even your walking pace. Keep a private log for a week and then disrupt every pattern you see. Unpredictability is your shield and comfort is the enemy of security. Put it into practice. Use reflective surfaces like windows, mirrors, sunglasses, or even phone screens to observe without turning. You can mentally note license plates, faces, or clothing details. Start with 3 features like the color, style, and maybe an anomaly like a tattoo. Vary your scanning rhythm. Quick 180-degree glances, slow 360-degree turns, or focused 90-degree sweeps to avoid telegraphing your awareness. Test for tails by making 4 right turns or entering a store and exiting a side door. Above all, and this is the most important part, trust your instincts. If you have a gut feeling, it's your subconscious flagging a pattern your conscious mind hasn't named yet. Investigate that feeling and don't ignore it. Even sharp minds slip. Complacency dulls edges. Distraction via phones or music blocks 70% of your sensory input. Earbuds in a parking garage are an engraved invitation. Routine predictability gives attackers a script. Pocket the headphones in transition zones like lots or stations, and schedule routine audits every Sunday. Choose well-lit paths even if longer, and treat every day as a training opportunity. Awareness is a muscle. Use it or lose it. The goal ultimately is unconscious competence. The stage where awareness runs in the background like breathing. You can start small. Scan every new room for 10 seconds. Log 1 baseline detail daily. Practice in low-stakes settings like a mall, cafe, or public transit. Over time, competence compounds. You won't be looking for threats, you'll simply see what doesn't belong. Personal security awareness is not a burden, it is empowerment. Through environmental scanning, baseline knowledge, anomaly detection, behavioral reads, tech savvy, and routine variation, you build a 6th sense that protects without imprisoning. It's not about living in fear. It's about living informed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.